is up, everybody? I am hanging out with the dog. You can't see him, he's off on the passenger seat over here trying to give me the low on him, but we are currently here at Georgia Pacific in Clatskanie, Oregon, which if you work for May, you know pretty much where we're at. It's been an eventful morning. I stayed last night in Tumwater at a Flying J, which is a little south of Olympia. Got there yesterday morning at like 4 or 5 in the morning because I dropped a load at Fred Meyer's in Puyallup, if that's how you pronounce it, Washington. Which again, if you're with May, you more than likely have been there, but it was a late night delivery. I think I got there about 10, a little after 10 o'clock, and they had me finish unloading. Well, I went to sleep for about 3 hours, so I slept till about 2:30, and then they were done unloading me. There is Akio right back there doing some inappropriate things for me recording a video. But anyways, don't mind him. So anyways, I got there yesterday real early in the morning because I didn't have a pre-plan afterward. And then yesterday afternoon, they sent me a bunch of pre-plans, 3 different pre-plans to be exact. Essentially, I would be picking up a load from the Georgia Pacific in Olympia, Washington, which if you've been there, you know that place. We typically drop an empty off kind of across the street. There's like a dirt parking lot. So we drop an empty off over there and pick up a preloaded from the same lot. So I got there relatively early this morning, probably about 1:30-ish, maybe by 2 a.m. I was there. And picked up the load. Now, I ran into an issue that there was no paperwork in the trailer. At that place, again, if you know, you know, but we'll go there. They have it sealed. We break the rubber seal, or the plastic seal, sorry. We break the plastic seal off of the loaded trailer. Typically, they leave the paperwork and the seal in there inside the trailer, and then we reseal it with a little metal band seal or whatever, and go about our business. So there was no paperwork in there, which I found odd because the last time I was there, that's pretty much how it worked. The paperwork was inside the trailer and there wasn't. Again, it's super early, and so stupid me thought for some reason that there was, you know, like, I don't know, just didn't think there was going to be paperwork needed for it. I don't know, that was kind of dumb. But either way, I got down here to Clatskanie, drove about an hour and a half down here to the GP, go to check in at the guard shack, and they need the paperwork, which is understandable. Again, it's currently about 5 o'clock right now, and their customer service, or the GP's customer service, as well as our customer service, doesn't get in, at least ours doesn't get in until about 7 a.m. So, and I don't know what time their customer service gets there, but essentially they're going to have to email a copy of the paperwork to my DM or Night Operations, whoever's there, or our customer service, and then our customer service is going to have to email the GP here or the guard at the guard shack a copy of the bills. That way everybody's got a copy and they know all that stuff. So stupid me thought it wasn't, for some reason they just didn't put it in there. So I was like, there's probably a reason they didn't put it in there. Maybe it's not needed or whatever, but it is obviously needed. Had I gotten pulled over by a cop or something, that could have been potentially an issue. So just for anybody out there, always have your bills on hand if you have a loaded trailer, and I did not. So stupid me. But anyways, this kind of puts a damper on my day because once I drop this trailer here, I have to bobtail over to another Home Depot somewhere and go pick up an empty trailer. Looks like I'm going to Lacey, Washington, wherever that's at, to a Home Depot distribution center to pick up an empty. And then I got to drive back up to Kent, Washington for an appointment, which is between 8 a.m. and I believe 1 p.m. or it might be 3 p.m. Between 1 and actually 3 p.m. So we're going to go up there. Once this is dropped, get loaded there, and then we're going to take that down to the Georgia Pacific in Halsey, Oregon, which is a little ways south of our Salem terminal. And then from there, I'm picking up a load from Halsey, and we're going to take that down to our YOLO drop yard to drop that off. So that kind of puts a hinder on my day, because I was hoping to drop this off, go pick up the empty, and try to keep my day rolling here. But it is what it is. So I did want to just record this little video for you guys. As you probably could tell from my vlogs, I have not uploaded any videos in quite a while. It's been at least a few months of not getting any footage or not uploading really much. There's some reasons why, which I guess is why I'm recording this video to share with you guys. Essentially, the big reason is it takes a lot to get those videos edited. It takes me at least an hour to an hour and a half between editing and uploading those daily vlogs. And I really, some days just don't want to do that. Sometimes when I get done driving, I just want to go to sleep. So that's really a big thing. It's just time reasons. I haven't really been uploading and recording, and then also recording, it takes a lot to just do that. So I haven't been really recording anything, but I do plan on starting to pick back up recording and uploading videos in the next few months. We're going to be making some changes as far as our job goes and different things like that. So in the future, probably again within the next couple of months, I plan on starting to do weekly vlogs, and instead of doing daily ones, and they'll be a little more hopefully short and sweet and kind of to the point of what we are doing. We're still going to be driving trucks. I just don't have plans on it being with May. May has been really good the last, 8 or 9 months I've been here, since October. And it's currently it's June 6th today. So in the time I've been here, it's been really, really good. A lot of good experience. But we are going to be venturing on somewhere else in the next couple months, which I won't go too much into detail on that. But when the time comes, you guys will know about it, and we will be making a little more money, and we're not going to be exactly OTR. We're still going to be kind of over the road. It's just going to be Monday through Friday. So we'll have the weekends off, be able to hang out at home, get the dog out of the truck, which I know for him, he doesn't mind it, but I can tell it's kind of wearing on him. He's a puppy, he's a little over a year old, so he has a lot of energy, and to be cooped up in a truck all day probably isn't really that great for him. But so we're going to be moving soon and making a lot of big changes, so I'm really, really looking forward to it. But the last few months has kind of been really uneventful. It's just been a lot of driving, obviously, and doing that whole thing. So nothing really new to report here. Hope you guys are doing well out there. Hope you guys are staying safe, and to everybody coming to May. And I get some of the comments about people coming in for orientation and all that on some of my older videos. So I hope your orientation goes well, and I hope you guys are staying safe out there on the roads. But yeah, that's pretty much this video wrapped up. I am going to be hanging out for at least a couple hours until we get the paperwork emailed or get in touch with somebody and all that stuff. So until then, I'm here in Clatskanie, and then gonna get back to rolling. So to everybody out there with me, hopefully we see you guys out there on the road. If you see me, say what's up. Just because a lot of you guys, I don't really know you by face. You guys see my face, and so yeah, if you see me, say what's up. Stay safe and stay positive, you know, and also stay tuned, because we have some really cool stuff that's going to be happening over this summer, and I'm really looking forward to being able to share that with you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with the dog, and we'll see you when we see you. Peace out.